Hey guys, Danny here. Today we are looking at a Android TV box. This is the Mecool KM9 Pro. It was sent to me for review, and as always, if you'd like to pick it up, I'll put a link down in the description for you. I decided to review this device because it is running Android TV, which is not something that you see very often on these Chinese Android TV boxes. And this does enable you with some additional benefits. This does have Google Chromecast built in, which is a really nice bonus. So this could be the difference between having a TV box or a Chromecast. This has it built in, so you have some additional value for money. The box has a very sleek, compact design. It's also pretty lightweight, as you would imagine, and you do also get a nice variation of slots on this device. You get a Ethernet LAN port, your HDMI port, and also your power supply slot. And on the other side, we get two USB slots. One is USB 3, so you get some really fast speeds, and also an option to use a micro SD card to expand the storage on this device. It does come with 32 gigabytes built in, which is a decent amount. In the box you also get your power adapter, as well as a HDMI cable, as well as a Bluetooth controller, which is actually very good quality. It takes two AAA batteries, and what makes this a really nice controller is it's using Bluetooth, so you don't have to worry about anything blocking the signal from your controller, and you don't have to use an additional USB slot to use this device, which is often the case with most other Android boxes. So as you would expect from a device running Android TV, the menu system is really nice and snappy and laid out well. You can customize the channels on your home screen, and even some of the apps that you download from the Play Store support this channel customization, and this just enables you to have some customized rows that you can scroll along as I'm doing now, and mostly they work quite well and are laid out nicely. An additional benefit to running Android TV is you do have access to voice commands and also the voice assistant, and the voice searching worked really well. I decided to do a benchmark test here as one of my first tests. One thing that is worth noting is the Play Store on Android TV is different from the standard Play Store that you'd have on something like your smartphone. All the apps are designed to run on Android TV, so you won't find all of the apps that you're used to, only ones that have been specifically adjusted to run on Android TV. So for that reason, the benchmarking tools that I found weren't really up to par, so I decided to just jump into some game tests instead to see how well this device performs. Here you can see some clips of just how terrible I am at this game. More intensive games such as Asphalt ran absolutely fine for me. I simply plugged in an Xbox controller that I have. You can use pretty much any controller with your Android TV device. You can use Bluetooth controllers, USB controllers. If you can plug it in, most of them can be configured to work with pretty much any game you're playing, and Android offers a really good support system for controllers in general, so you shouldn't have any problems with most of the controllers you have on hand. And of course, being an Android device, you can sideload some emulators and run some of your old favorite classic games, and this is always a lot of fun to do, and they run really well on a system like this, which has pretty decent specs. You can even play some slightly more intense games like PlayStation, Dreamcast, and they run okay. There are some bad areas of this device which may be a deal breaker for you, and one big glaring one is that you cannot use Netflix on this device, not unless you sideload the smartphone version, which only enables you to watch up to 480p, which really isn't very good, and even some other apps do not work on this device. The reason being is you are required to adhere to certain specifications and also get certificates to be able to use certain applications, which obviously Mecool haven't done or haven't met the requirements for on this device. I am happy to report, however, that YouTube does work in 4K on this app, and it looks absolutely fantastic if you have a 4K TV. I was also able to play 4K video files absolutely fine in both H.264 and H.265 formats. If you do want more in-depth information on what specifications this device is using or what video formats it's able to play and bit rates and so on, there will be a link down in the description where you can go through to the product page of this device, and there are also some more videos on YouTube that break this down in more detail. I'm simply just giving you a basic overview of this device and what I think of it. This isn't the cheapest Android TV box out there, but I do think it is one of the best in some aspects. The fact that it's running Android TV, you have built-in Chromecast, really good specifications, and also a great controller, and this is also using Bluetooth 4.1, which a lot of Android boxes don't and is requested quite often by a lot of people. So this just makes the user experience overall really good. Now, if you can overcome some of the shortcomings like the fact that you can't run Netflix and also some other applications that you may want to use, this is a really solid device and I have no problems recommending it if you can get past some of these issues that I've talked about. As always, I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this one, and as always, I will see you in the next one.